you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? How the music can free her whenever it starts, and it's magic.
From Olympia.
From Olympia, okay. Okay.
And then I moved up here to go to the UW.
UW, okay.
When I was after graduating high school. It's in English and education. I have 2 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah. I spend most of my time at Malloy Terrace.
Okay.
And I spend a little bit of time at Edmonds Woodway. Those are pretty much the 2 schools I go to, but it's just the Edmonds district. I don't sub in any other district. Well, it's my favorite school. My favorite school in the district. I enjoy coming here. I enjoy working with the teachers and the staff and the students, and it's just a fun place to be.
Okay.
This is my 10th year.
10th year, okay.
Oh, I'm sure, but people don't normally share those with me to my face.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's lots of negative stereotypes. But I think for the most part, people respect the fact that you're a substitute because it is can be a difficult job.
Absolutely.
I was talking with this one teacher who started teaching back in 1963. She's still teaching. And she said to me just recently that she felt that substituting was a very difficult thing to do because you're always walking in cold into a classroom and you don't necessarily know the subject and you may not know the students. And so it can be very tough. Well, I think that if you can find something that you are truly interested in and find something that the students are truly interested in and try to share that with them in class, that I think is a big plus. Whether it's playing the guitar or sharing your knowledge about postage stamps or, pick your topic. If you can find something that you know students would genuinely be interested in and that you're genuinely interested in, then you will find some very fertile common ground. I would like to have my own classroom. I think that would be something I would really like. I'll always be working on magic. I'll always be working on that. So that's there's no question there.
Absolutely.
Well, as a substitute, I know that students like to have fun in class more than usual, and so I figured we might as well make it controlled fun. I would do a little magic at the end of the period, and that might not only be a little more fun than just standing up there and making them do worksheets, but also it was an enticement for working harder. If they did what they were supposed to at the beginning of class, I could show a little magic at the end of class.
Okay.
And so that's really where that came from. I was 6.
6 years old. Cool.
It's mostly close-up stuff, which is the stuff I still do today. Small sleight of hand things with coins, cards, stuff like dice, stuff like that. Although I did do a little magic for the stage. So. Yeah, I've been taught by some of the best magicians in the United States, I'm proud to say. So their influence has definitely rubbed off on me. One of the guys that taught me magic was Dr. Mystical when I was a kid. And another magician that helped me out a great deal was Mickey Hades. He wrote 20 books on magic and published those books too, 20 books. And he really was an expert, and he helped me out a lot. So I learned a great deal from both of those guys and from many other people besides. Like with any art, it's a it can be collaborative, and you pick up a little something from everybody. It's just been a serious hobby my whole life.
Okay.
I haven't really made any money from it. I just enjoy doing it.
Okay.
So just something I work on a little every day.
Cool.
Paraphrasing Einstein, he said that one of the most marvelous things we can experience is wonder. It's more or less approximately what he said. And I think it's nice to be able to give people that. Magic is certainly a vehicle for getting people to experience something wonderful, something that they are not familiar with, something they haven't ever seen before in their entire lives. And so there's really, I think, something to be said for showing them that, sharing that with them a little bit.
I like that. That's cool.
Well, that's, I think the way I look at it is that magic and teaching are opposites in a lot of ways, but they also have some connections. Teaching is quite often is centered around giving students answers, or at least leading them to the answer, giving them more information about a topic, whether it's math or history or biology or what have you. And magic is the opposite of that. Magic gives you a question, but no answer, if it's done well. And so you walk out in some ways with less information than when you started. And so it's kind of a neat contrast to put that in a classroom where not everything is explained, not all answers are provided, and you are left with a question mark. But a very fun question mark, hopefully, one that you may get a lot out of, going back to that quote on Einstein. Yes, I have. But it's very rare. I'm always willing to teach people magic. They just have to be, but that's the rub, is that most people are interested in how it works, but they don't really want to put the time into actually learning it for themselves. And who can blame them? There's lots of things to do in the career of a student. But if someone is genuinely interested in learning it and being able to perform it for themselves, and they're willing to go through the time and the practice to do it, then I'm willing to share all kinds of information with them. Oh, when I was, I have performed on stage on occasion. It's been a long time. When I was in 6th grade, I was entered the talent show contest at my elementary school. Did not know what I was getting myself into. There must have been, I would say, 500 people in the room, which was kind of a big deal for a 6th grader. But it was a lot of fun, and I got up there and did my thing, and won first place too, I might add.
Very
Which was kind of
nice.
nice. Yeah. I'm pretty much the same person in the classroom that I am outside the classroom, and I think that's important because you come across as more genuine because you're being yourself. I think I read a lot. I don't know if students are always aware of that,